Happy full moon in Libra. We are under this full moon energy already. The full moon takes place tomorrow, April the 12th. And I wanted to just hop on and share a channeled message because I kept hearing from Spirit, decide and leap. So we are in this energy right now where we are needing to decide upon something, where we are needing to make a decision and just leap and just go for it. And I also kept seeing feathers in my mind's eye. I kept being directed to the feather that's sitting right here. And I kept feeling this like spread your wings and fly. Like it is time to spread your wings and fly. And this message is coupled with this integration period that we are moving through still, actually, as a result of Mercury retrograde. We are in this time right now of needing to decide. So this full moon is influencing our decision-making process. It is influencing our choices. It is very heavily influencing our relationships and our connections. So there is this need right now for you to make a very firm decision about something in your life. And it may not be relationship related for you specifically. Take it if it resonates, but it is most definitely connected to the relationship that you have with yourself. So even if it's not an external relationship to you, it is a relationship that you have with yourself. It's being highlighted. It is being revealed to you in one way or another is how I'm hearing it. Like there's something that the revelatory process that you've already been moving through has brought to the surface, has made you more aware of yourself, of your interactions, how you show up on a daily basis, right? So what do you need to make a decision on right now? And this is firm. I keep hearing a very firm decision. A decision that is going to propel you forward in ways that you never thought possible. A decision that is going to influence the entire trajectory of your life, the entire experiences of your life moving forward. It's like this pivot energy that I'm feeling, because a full moon is always about a completion of a cycle, right? So what cycle do you feel you are now done with? You are now complete with? That has to do with these lessons that you recently just encountered under the Mercury retrograde energy. That has to do with a newfound wisdom, a newfound clarity, a newfound awareness. Because as I mentioned in my previous video, you are no longer the same. You are an entirely different person. But are you allowing yourself to see that? Are you allowing yourself to be very truthful about that? Clear away any illusion or delusion. Because a lot of times we don't necessarily see our own progress. We can feel that we're moving through something. We can feel that we're different. We can feel that we're no longer resonating with certain things, but you don't necessarily see how much you've actually grown, how much you have changed, how much you have recreated your identity. And while you may not notice, people outside of you most definitely will notice. But there's this energy, there's this nudging that I keep sort of feeling from the universe to share with you about this pivot, about this new direction, about this new decision or this new choice that you are making right now. Because remember that Libra is the sign of balance, right? Libra wants us to put everything on the scale. It wants us to be very real and very honest about what is in balance. It very, very much has to do with giving and receiving, right? It's all about how much am I giving? How much am I receiving in return for what I am giving? So what needs to change regarding that, regarding how you give or how you receive? That's what this full moon is highlighting for us. And this choice that you need to make at this time could very well be connected to how you give, could be very well connected to how you receive. It's like, what are you allowing into your field? What are you allowing yourself to receive from the universe and in all the ways that the universe wants to bless you, either through other people, through more prosperity, through more abundance, through more adventure, more excitement, more fulfillment? How much are you allowing yourself to receive that? How much are you giving yourself permission to truly move into this expanded life, to truly move into this abundant new beginning? And I'm hearing like a beginning that you have never experienced before. The kind of new beginning that you have never encountered. And that's why I said, like, this emphasis on choices right now, about needing to make choices and needing to make better choices for ourselves, has so much to do with our personal power, has so much to do with, how we actually feel about ourselves and really noticing that. It's like, do I make my choices out of fear, or am I making my choices out of love? Are you making your choices out of a surety, a sense of confidence, a sense of deep inner knowing from your intuition? Or are you making choices out of need, out of a need to people please, out of a need to not disappoint somebody else, out of a need to be liked? Are you making choices that are putting other people's needs before your own? Or choices that are coming from limitation, coming from fear, coming from playing too small or seeing yourself to be like insignificant or not big enough or not powerful enough or not good enough, not wise enough, not knowledgeable enough? Because this full moon is asking you to let that go. This full moon is saying to you that it is time to recognize your wisdom. It is time to recognize your soul's growth, how far you have come, and confidently own it, confidently step into this energy, confidently embody this energy now, and make better choices moving forward. And make your choices moving forward out of a place of knowing that you can do it, even if there's going to be some challenge or struggle along the way to get wherever you want to go, even if you're going to have to face certain uncomfortable truths or will have to really buckle down with certain practices. You are capable. You are capable of initiating this new beginning for yourself. You are capable of starting this new cycle in your life, one that is going to take you towards fulfillment, one that is going to allow you to step into this higher ranking, this higher energy, this like, I'm just seeing this very powerful, very regal type of energy. One that is confident, one that knows what they want in life, knows what they want out of life, one that understands their own power, their own ability to manifest, their own ability to tap into universal energy, to tap into the Akashic records, and to extract any wisdom, to extract any knowledge or guidance from those places. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling that is coming through in this collective or whoever I'm tapping into right now. But if you feel like you have this like fire lit within you right now, if you feel like you have this profound knowing that you are meant for more, that you are meant for greatness, that you are meant to show up in a very different way now moving forward, because in doing so, it is going to benefit not only you, but everyone else around you, that it is going to benefit the communities that you are connected to, the people, the family members, the friends, the acquaintances, the colleagues, whoever, in a very positive way. If you are feeling called to fully open up your heart, to fully allow yourself to feel, to fully allow yourself to connect very, very deeply with another individual, with a partner, with a person, with a new romantic partner, if you are feeling this calling to do that, then you are feeling this calling because this Libra full moon is ushering you towards a new beginning. It is pointing you in this new direction and says, here's your new beginning. I'm going to serve it to you on a silver platter. What do you choose? What do you decide to do with it? So do you see the profound choice point here that this full moon is offering us? Do you see how much we are being granted access to this level up, and all we have to do is choose? All we have to do is decide to step into that, to embody that version of yourself who is powerful, who is fearless, who is capable. And it's like, don't let the doubt get in the way right now, because the doubt's going to come up, and that's normal. And I talked about this actually in my newsletter that I just sent out today. So that too, if you're interested in getting weekly newsletters, I send out one a week. These are very highly channeled messages. They're definitely, it's a tapping in that I do every single week when I sit down to write these new newsletters. And they come through in a very beautiful flow state of channeling. And so I was talking about that in today's newsletter, is that like the doubts are going to come up. They're probably going to rise right now. You're probably going to want to question Can I do this? Is this for me? Can I dream this big? Am I being obnoxious or arrogant for wanting such big things for myself? For wanting to experience magic, not just mediocrity, in my day-to-day life? And the answer is no. No. You're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. You're not out of your mind. You are literally being asked to dream bigger. You are asked to decide and leap. Leap into this new life. Begin this new life today. And you can begin it today by embodying, by being in a state of awareness, by being in a state of consciousness where you already are all of that, where you fully own it. And you just let yourself soar. You spread your wings. I'm getting chills as I'm saying this. It's like it's time to spread your wings. Your wings are there. They've been there the whole time. You've just been keeping it shut. Stop hiding. Stop playing small. Stop thinking like you're not good enough, like you're not smart enough or not pretty enough or not freaking whatever. Fill in the blank. It's not true. Those are the illusions that we're asked to shed under this beautiful full moon in Libra. It's called the pink moon for a reason. There's so much love energy with this moon. There is so much connection energy with this moon. There are so many people that are energetically just dying to connect with you. And not just energetically, but physically dying to connect with you, that are looking for exactly the same things that you are looking for. And you know how the saying goes, right? What you are seeking is also seeking you. So now is the time to step up into this leadership position, step up into this leadership role that you are meant to embody, that you are always meant to embody, and that you have embodied actually this whole entire time. You just perhaps didn't let yourself see it. Perhaps certain thought patterns, lifestyle choices, habitual ways of thinking have clouded your own vision, have clouded your judgment, have clouded the way that you actually see yourself. Let that cycle end now. Let it close out. Get out of analysis paralysis, because all it's doing is it's stalling you. It's holding you back, when in fact the whole world is waiting for you to step into your power, to show up as your most truest, most authentic self, and to share your wisdom, your insight, your unique insight with the world, your unique way of doing things. So what are you waiting for, my friend? What you have to understand is that nobody can do this for you, because nobody is you. No one has your unique energy signature. No one has your unique vibration. And no one has those specific life experiences or knowledge or skill set or gifts, talents, abilities that you specifically have. So while we are all connected collectively on this planet and energetically, we are all still individuals who are sharing their energy, expressing their energy in a very individualistic, very unique way. And this is what makes our world so incredibly beautiful, because there are so many different people who bring so many unique things to the table, to our collective table, who can make such unique and beautiful contributions to this world, to improving this world, to making it a better place. And if that just starts with you and making things better within your own family, within your own connections, within your own relationships, then so be it. That in itself is a massive contribution. And I think people underestimate that. I think people don't realize, and a lot of people think, especially if you're an entrepreneur, especially if you're a business owner of any kind, I think people fall into this trap, into this illusion of, oh, I have to do more. I have to go bigger or whatever. And they disregard the fact that everything starts with you first. Everything starts within your own home first. How you live, the lifestyle that you practice, the foods you eat, the people you choose to surround yourself with, the content you consume. the places you visit or the places you go, the people that you spend the most amount of time with, all of these things are influencing not only your vibration, but what you magnetize in, what you call into your experience. Because I was reminded of a really beautiful message this morning. And that message was, you do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. So your vibration on a daily basis is determining your experience. And I'm hearing, let go of any expectations. Let go of any attachments to outcome, especially right now. Let your vibration completely recalibrate to be in such free flow, to be in such openness, to be in such receptivity that it effortlessly calls in your rewards, your new experiences, your new beginnings. Let go of any need to control. Let go of any desire, which of course is ego desire, to want to rush anything along, to want something to show up by a certain time. Let all of this go. I feel so strongly from spirit right now that we are meant to be in our most unlimited state right now. There is no glass ceiling. There is no limitation. There is no blockage, because there's also a massive releasing of blockages, of any roadblocks, of any delays, any misalignments. Like, I'm just feeling all of this stuff just leaving, getting out of the way. And I even said this in the last video actually too, but I feel it even more strongly today, because I said this in yesterday's video, that it's like all lights are green, all lanes are open. There's nothing blocking your progress forward right now. Nothing other than you, nothing other than any limitation that you still believe in, or any fear that you still allow to manipulate you, to manipulate your choices. So assess very clearly, very truthfully, very honestly, what is working in your life right now? In other words, what is progressing you, fulfilling you, making you happy, bringing you joy, bringing you the income you desire? And what is not? What is not fulfilling? What is not bringing you joy? What is not bringing you income that you desire, despite putting in work, despite putting in effort? So do you see how the giving and the receiving is really, really asked to be looked at right now under this energy? And my right eye was twitching, so this is like a confirmation. But it's like, really look at this, see it for what it is. What are you investing your time and energy and effort and love and attention into that isn't giving back, that you are not receiving anything from? Because that's the stuff that you need to like cut off now. That's the stuff that needs to be released. That's the stuff that needs to be let go, so that you can reallocate all of your energy, all of that time, your precious energy, your precious love and attention. Reallocate it, pump it into something, into the things, into the people that do fulfill, that do give you the reciprocal energy exchange, that feel whole, that feel balanced, that feel in alignment with who you are today, with who you are right now in this very moment. So end or close out any cycles in your life right now that have run their course, that you feel disconnected from, that you literally cannot extract any more lessons, any more value from whatsoever. Because it's time. It's time to put your heart's desires first. It's time to put your own needs first. It's time to put mutual reciprocity first. And anything that isn't that, release. And you can release it with love. You can Marie Kondo it, I always like to say. Thank you, and release. Thank you for the lessons you taught me. Thank you for the value that you did bring into my life for a period of time. And now I release you. With love, with gratitude. Because it's not about holding on to resentments. It's not about ending something with aggressive energy or with anger. It's about simply acknowledging when something has run its course, when something has come as far as it can come in your life. Because something I always mention in my videos, or I often mention in my videos, is that you don't need to keep relearning lessons. You don't need to spin in a lesson endlessly. Notice when you have outgrown something. Notice when you are done learning from something. So I hope you give yourself permission to reflect today, tomorrow. I hope you give yourself permission to spread your wings, to fully step into your power, to fully step into the wholeness of who you are at this point, to really start to see yourself from this higher vantage point of being a divine soul who is here for a purpose, who is here to share and enjoy life with like-minded individuals, with people that are on the same frequency as you or higher. It's time to let yourself live in your fullest expression, to actually thrive, not just survive, but to truly thrive. And not just sometimes, but on a daily basis. So take some time to reflect. Take some time to tune into what that would look like. What does thriving on a daily basis look like for you? What does it feel like? Embody the feeling and nurture that feeling within yourself on a day-to-day basis by setting time aside, either consciously to just sit and be in that feeling, or to just simply embody that feeling throughout the day while you're doing your simple sort of mundane tasks. And I want you to be really, really proud of yourself, of who you have become, for the work that you have done to get to this point. It is your time to rise. It is your time to shine. It is your time to thrive. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining this beautiful collective. I actually just want to say I love you. I love you all, each and every single one of you, so incredibly, because we are co-creating something incredible. Your energy contribution, being present on this channel, subscribing, liking, interacting with the channel in any way, commenting. You are contributing your energy. You are co-creating these messages. You are calling them in. It is like your higher self calling in clarity, calling in guidance, messages that you need to hear at exactly the right time. So I want to thank you for being here and for sharing this space with me. I'm wishing you a beautiful weekend, a love-filled, firm, choice, and decision-filled weekend. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care.